with seniors is basically the overall view of what SALT and seniors try to do, so we can provide more protection to them. We can provide more programs. We can do training programs, the blue light program, the house numbering program. All these things are provided through those agencies, with law enforcement working together with senior citizens.
I don't know why it brings up a stupid joke, which is a little body. Turn it down if you can't handle a body joke. A guy's lying on the nude beach.
This ought to be good.
And he's got a hat covering his privates, not only as a precaution, well, mostly sunburn. He didn't want to sunburn. And an elderly lady goes by and says, you know, sir, if you were a true gentleman, you'd lift your hat to me. And he says, well, lady, if you weren't so darn ugly, it would lift itself.
Yeah.
Another body joke from Senior Report.
Yes, it is. Maybe we'll have another phone call here.
Yeah, we do have one. We have a phone call.
It's always a pleasure to be on here, I guess.
Good morning, caller. I guess they left. Okay, they couldn't handle the body joke.
Evidently, that was the case.
Well, seniors, they also have two other programs I really like, and everybody should involve themselves in it. They have a registry for your health care proxy. You can register it with the county, so that wherever you are, if you get suddenly in a terminal situation, whatever, you need help from somebody, your proxy, your daughter, whoever you pick and trust, they have it immediately on file. They can say, hey, they got a proxy. Mr. Crosscut here is the proxy, and you've got to do what he says. And you go and tell them what they wished, and that's the law. And sometimes it means taking all the tubes out and letting them move along, and sometimes it means putting in new tubes, whatever it might be. But that's a very important one. Second program I like very much is the little red sticker that usually goes by the door. So the firemen come in to pick you up if you crashed, and it tells you them that in the refrigerator or on the refrigerator, depending on where you live, is all your medical information, which is very important. What your medicines are, who to call, who your doctor is, all that stuff. And they pick you up and they take that with them to the hospital. And the third one is the blue light. You know, it's a very simple thing. Yes. Out in the country, in the middle of the night, you can't find a 523-621 Parker Road or whatever it might be.
Right.
Well, they have a blue light, and if anybody in the house can, or if you can, you turn the blue light on in the window, and it shows, it shines from a million miles away, and the fire department, they're not going to pass your house. They're going to go right in and pick you up, which is important. And then the scam outfit, the scams that are going on are just crazy. They're getting worse and worse and worse. Yep. I tell you, don't even answer your phone, seniors. You know, I got an email yesterday from a senior who said, I've got a new phone number, it's my cell phone. He said, I'm quitting my regular landwire because all I get out of it is scams and political nonsense and advertisements. We don't need it.
Can't blame her, can you?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
No. I'd just like to wrap up by saying that I went over a little bit of the budget, some of the challenges. More than happy to meet with any group. I can get a PowerPoint presentation put together.
Good.
I think as we proceed from now
email
to September.
Everybody in the county.
You know, email's not a problem. If anyone wants information via email of any of our meetings, any of our things, call. If we can email it to you, we've gone paperless. We want to provide you with the information.
Do you have an email address?
Yes.
Just Google up Chautauqua County Legislature.
Well, you can do that. You Google up Chautauqua County Legislature, and you're going to see all the emails of all the legislators. And I assure you, I will do my utmost best throughout the summer to communicate with people. I know the Republicans, legislators are going to have some town hall meetings. We've changed our meeting dates, times I should say. We want more people coming to participate, so we'll have more evening meetings this year. That's one of the things that we're going to try and do. I've never had, I don't feel a problem communicating to my constituents, but when you start communicating to county-wide base, then it's more of a challenge.
Yeah, how many people? We have 140,000 now or something?
Well, we hope we do. The census should tell us that, but let's hope we maintain it at 140. I think you'll find it's probably going to be closer to 130.
We'll lose a few farmers, probably.
Yeah, we might.
Others.
We might. Yeah. But everybody's got their challenges. And
sure. Well, we have an $18 million challenge. Well, you know, as you point out, well, we know there's not going to be any major increase in our state sales taxes, the county sales tax, so it's going to have to go to the homeowner again, property tax.
Well, and as people say, make some cuts, cut expenses. Well, folks, I'm trying to lay them out to you, what we can do. And we also want to be very transparent. GASB 45, many might not know what that is, but we have a $12 million balance in that account. That is a commitment to our employees retirements and all this going forward. As they retire, you must have that money in the bank.
Yeah.
Well, we could play some games and prolong some of this stuff, but I encourage the county executive to be transparent. I encourage the legislators to be transparent. We're not trying to play games here. We're laying it out. You don't want us to put off something down the road a few years just to make this year look good.
Greg isn't going to lie down and roll over, but I bet he does what you tell him to do.
Well, I don't tell him to do anything, but we talk a lot.
Yeah.
You know, he is a county executive. I want to remind the public, we are the policy-making group. The legislators are. He's a guy that gets... He's a pincushion from day to day. Well, he is. I mean, what else can you say? I mean, he's the one that takes the calls. He has to make those tough decisions, but we're going to be, at the end of the year, we're going to have to make some tough decisions.
He signs the bills too, doesn't he?
He signs the bills.
Yeah, that's important.
We legislate. He carries out the day-to-day duties.
Right,
so.
and he can also veto a lot of stuff, it feels like.
He can.
He'd give you a hard time if you want.
Well, he could, but right now the lines of communications are open for all of us. We're burning no bridges. We're trying to be transparent, and we're trying to set people down and discuss the issues.
Greg is a good guy, and he's doing a good job.
Yes, he is.
He's the right party, too.
Well, yeah.
There he is, all Republicans.
Sure, I'm biased.
Who's the minority leader now?
Rudy Mueller.
Rudy Mueller.
Rudy Mueller.
Right, boy, he's the one that drives. He drives for health care and universal health care like nobody I've ever seen.
Well, him and I will disagree on a few things, and that's probably one of them.
Well, of course, our bills are going crazy with the fact that New York State has saddled us with half of the state's share of Medicaid, which is outrageous. I mean, two states have done this.
We had some more to go in there and with that today too, but we'll be around again. We'll be back before the fall.
Okay.
And we'll go over things.
Well, you'll come back, I hope, before fall.
Oh yeah, look forward to it.
Every couple of months you come on. And
well, I hope so, because I look forward to doing this. This is an opportunity for me.
Well,
if I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't do it.
Well, how many years have you been elected?
I think it would be 14.
Yeah, forever and ever.
Yeah.
Just got the message here, Fred. You know what this means.
It means we're going to close.
we're dying. Let's try that again. All right. We're out of here.
We're out of here.
Take half a minute to close up, will you?
No, I just appreciate the time coming on. We didn't get into talk about the county executive addressed some school things in his address. He related to the charter. I'll be meeting this week to discuss what kind of charter changes we might want to do. He mentioned schools. For example, we didn't get into that this morning. I find very little maybe I can do as a legislator, but that's another topic for another time.
Another time. We'll be back. Chuck Kelsey, thank you very much. Caller, I'm sorry we didn't get you, but we had to shut off suddenly. Chuck Kelsey, doing the job. He's a wonderful guy. Used to be the town clerk, village clerk, I might add. Devin Taylor, Chris Burt, Chris Ramaker, Mort Flexer, Randy Burt, Jeff Zook. Oh, Jeff Zook does such a fine job. And Don Zins, happy birthday again. 16 years old, joining the fire department. Hey, what a day. Happy Easter. Put those eggs around, get the kids out romping and having a great time. Join the party. What a beautiful, beautiful day it is here in Chautauqua County. May all that is proud and true and noble abide with you. I'm Reed Powers.